If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is my very first video in English, and maybe we'll have more, I don't know. But I thought it was important to make a video in English for this because this is actually about my African American relatives, distant, very distant relatives. A while ago, I did a DNA test with an American company, and actually, excuse me, let me give you a little summary of my background. I'm sorry. I did not, since you probably haven't watched my videos in French, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So, I am from Gabon, which is a small country in Central Africa. It's actually on the western coast, but it's in the central area of Africa. So, we say that it's part of the central region of Africa. I'm part of the Fang tribe, which is a tribe that exists in several countries: Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, Cameroon, and Congo. I think that's it. Yeah. There's about, I don't know, I think about 1 million of us. A while ago, like a couple of years ago, I was interested in knowing more about I guess, my background. I mean, I kind of knew who I was, but I wanted to make sure because, you never know. And, there's always family secrets. So yeah, but I was pleasantly surprised because my DNA test came back and I'm 100% African. I'm 99% from the Congo Basin area. So this comprises Cameroon, Congo, and I guess Gabon and Equatorial Guinea. Basically, this is where the Fang people, where they are today. So 99% I'm from there, and 1% I am oh, I forgot the term they use. Ancestral African, something like that. So I looked it up, and it's basically very, very ancient African. Sorry. So it's basically the Khoisans of South Africa, but also I had no idea. So they're related to pygmies. Pygmies are mostly in the central area of Africa. So I'm either 1% Khoisan or 1% pygmy. I don't know, but being 1% pygmy is actually very interesting because I'm a tall girl, like I'm 5'11". So the reason why I wanted to make this video was because I remember this story that my mom used to tell us. So apparently in my family, there's like a great, I don't know how many greats, how many generations, but a great, like an ancestor. Well, not an ancestor, but a brother of an ancestor. So it's a great uncle who just disappeared one day, just vanished from the village and was never seen again. And so everybody in the family kind of agreed. I mean, that's the story we've heard. That's the story we hear today, that he was probably taken to be kidnapped, stolen, to become a slave in the Americas, and so we never heard from him again. We never, but thanks to technology today, it's just amazing. So after, when you get your test results, you get to see who and how many people you're related to, in this country, in the United States. And I was very surprised to see that there's over 700 people I'm related to. Here are my DNA results. So I'm 99% from Cameroon, Congo, Southern Bantu peoples. This is probably, the Fang tribe because, yeah, we're from, see, Gabon, Cameroon, Congo, the small Congo, Congo Brazzaville, and this tiny country here is Equatorial Guinea. So here it is. Now let's go check out my matches. All right, so I'm gonna hide the names. And there you go. I have like hundreds and hundreds of people. It's crazy. It's crazy. So most of them are African American. Some of them are Latinos, and a few are even Asian and white. And I was very surprised. And when you look at their DNA profiles, you see that they have some African ancestry. I guess they just look white or Latino. I mean, because it's probably the majority of their genes, but they do have some African genes. It's just wow. So we see a lot of people. I'm surprised. I'm like, wow. So this person, if indeed it's him, if this person was taken from my family, had a lot of descendants. And who knows, maybe there was more than one person who was taken. I don't know. Anyway, this is the one story that I know. So I thought I'd share it with you. So here goes. A lot of people. Wow. And it's like between fifth and eighth, I think, cousin, something like that. And so I guess it's between, well, it's a lot of generations, you know. So it's like at least we must have shared a great, 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 great grandparents, something like that. And it's just amazing, you know. And so I try to calculate what it meant, and it probably means that this great, 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 great uncle was taken probably in the first third of the 19th century, something like that. So yeah, I thought it was interesting to just talk about this and to talk about how, as an African, I was aware of slavery. Of course, we all are. You know, we have all read about it. We've all watched movies about it, but it just feels so distant. You know, and of course, I have a lot of compassion for the people who were taken, the people who now descend from those people who were taken. Like we come from the same people, but we don't really know each other, you know, and it's just so sad. It's just so sad. But now, having taken this test and having seen that I'm related to all those people, it's just very wow. It's an eye opener. I mean, I'm shocked. Well, not really shocked. I mean, it's not really that surprising, but it's just it's sad. I'm sad. I'm sad for him. I'm sad for the great 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 uncle who was kidnapped and who never saw his family again. Ah, I don't even know what to say. I mean, yeah, I'm really sad that this happened, and I don't know. I guess my story is just about how, you know, we may think we're all different, you know, because you know we come from different places, but really we all know we have common ancestors, and so maybe we should just try to work on our differences and just try to, you know, get acquainted more, you know, get to know each other more because we all are from the same family. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share. Thank you for watching. Bye.